Leo. So, explain us how you do in LA regionals.
I did alright. I went like 6'4".
6'4", and you're 6'4" with what deck?
Galaxy Star Set.
Galaxy Star Cell. So, what was your matches like?
They were all pretty good. It's just a lot of people were being salty when I played.
Yeah, you know.
You just didn't see ranked they come out out of nowhere.
You know how Yu-Gi-Oh players get, man. They get fucking salty real quick when they don't expect that shit.
Yeah.
And then they be telling us, "You run that?" Wow. But yeah. So, what was your toughest matches? What was like the main match that you were just like, "Fuck, I'm about to lose," but you came back and won?
The only one I struggled on was the Teleknife.
So, Terranites, was it pure or was it mixed up with Star Serves?
It was mixed up.
It was mixed.
They went off. I was trying to keep up with it, but towards the end, it came out. Every other match was pretty good.
Alright. Well, are you ready to get into the deck profile? Alright, well, here we go with, what is it, Galaxies?
Yeah.
Alright.
2 dragons. I only ran 2 because I was debating on 3, but I'm trying to get him to the graveyard faster.
Have you ever thought, do you run a Foolish just to dump him into grave?
I could, but at the same time, I don't want to risk it because I don't want to have it in the deck and not see it.
I hear you. So these are the 2 dragons. Let's go like this real quick. Alright, so what else you go?
Then I run triple knight. I run triple knight instead of triple dragon because this Galaxy has more with soldier. So then you can just normal when you start with soldier.
And
and then you just get into rank 8. And if they get over that, you can just have it free.
Alright.
And then one card right here, soldier. It's too good.
Yeah, it actually makes the deck a little better.
Yeah, it makes it a little better. There's Galaxy Eyes. If you have these 2 here, there's Galaxy Eyes. Search for soldier, normal soldier. Get Galaxies from the third. Go for an instant rank 8 beater. This card's pretty good. Then triple wizard. I was debating on 2, but I did really draw into him a lot. And that's why I wish I had 3 triple expedition because I only read 2. But this guy just searches for all the cards you need when you have a dead hand. And then this guy right here, 2 swordsmen. This card,
it's MVP sometimes.
MVP, since this card came through so much when I went against a Necros player and he had spammed his whole field, and then he attacked with Bionic, which thank God, and every time, and I just went swordsman and destroyed his Bionic, and they were just being salty. But this card's really good because then when you exceed someone with him, with the rank 8, they can be, for 1 turn, they can't destroy that battle. So
you have to go over him twice.
Yeah, just for that. And if you have a big beater, then they just couldn't do anything. They either have to get here like compulse it or something. So really good.
It's good when you exceed with Felgran because if they Dark or Regeki, you just use the Felgran's effect.
Yeah, Felgran's effect, so you can have Felgran for 3 turns and stall until you get your searches. So it's pretty good. So that's this lineup, and then I ran the Star Sails. Just kept this. And I have 2. I guess I forgot the other one. But yeah, 3/3. The main reason why I ran this is because of mainly Evil Swarms and all the rank and the rank 4 stand dates. But at the same time, because this deck does have clogging hand, and just knowing that if you draw these, then you can just go instant draws.
But it's also good to mix level 4s that when you run, like when you run a lot of level 8s,
yeah.
Mix it up a little, but you just can't rely on it all the time.
Not even that, if you have Call the Hunted and you do this and you add, and then you know you have Skeptic coming to you, then you just automatically +3 and 5, and that's what I did against Burning Abyss. I got +5 cards just with these guys alone. And went for rank 8s and 5s, so it was pretty insane.
Okay.
That's the monsters.
That's the monster lineup. Let's move on
I
to
ran
spells.
Triple Expedition. This card is so good when you have a first turn with a Galaxy Wizard. Turn Galaxy Wizard to level 8. And special, Galaxy Eyes. Because that's the first card you want, the first level you want to do. And just sit on a rank 8 for first turn and with back row, and you're pretty much good to go.
Nice.
Then I ran double MST. I wish those times I had it at 3, but 2 is pretty fine.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of people used to run them at 3, but
Yeah.
I think 2 is good actually because like you don't want to see it early. I mean, it's good to see it kind of early because back was a bitch right now, but
Yeah.
sometimes you wish you never had it in hand. You expect to have like something different.
Yeah, like there was a Shadal player and we both had a mirror out, shadow and light, and yeah, it was just annoying because we couldn't really do anything. We were just sitting ditching cards for no reason.
Well, you should try siding like a third one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, 2, 2, 3. Then one Regeki and a Dark Bolt. I ran 2 of each because there are people do spam the field a lot fast, so it's good to have 2.
Yeah.
And then I added this card with the Renko Magic, the 7th one, because this card comes through so good when you have nothing. If you draw this card, you basically have an out in any situation. Yeah,
it's a really good card.
And this one's mainly for the 7 cast because you can just negate. This one especially comes good with your dolls because you can negate construct and win this effect.
Yeah.
You're just doing one switch. So it comes really good. And the last one is so cool.
I like the fucking cards, but okay.
This card came through to me a lot because I would have 2 soldiers and 2 dragons out.
Yeah.
What I would do is, what I would just do is soul charge for 2, get soldier and galaxy eyes. Soldier's effect's gonna kick in to get that one. You normal knight and get the other one. And then I would have a soldier in hand, and then I would just overlay for Pleiades and 62, and just attack the game for the next turn.
Fucking Pleiades, bro.
And then you go Kalif again.
Fuck that.
And that's all the spells.
Then you're okay. So you
I run 2 Tachyon. This card came through a lot. I would always see this card.
That card's pretty broke too.
Yeah, when I went against the Tower Knights, I had this card in hand and I had a Tachyon. So I just waited for them to do all their combos, and then I just set this off, and they just got super salty because they just went -5 or 6. And they really didn't see this card coming. So I like this card. I drew it a lot. I always got to it, so I was pretty happy about it. Then 2 wire taps, just to get over like Stellar Novas, Warnings, or Torrentials. It was pretty good, so I liked it. And then triple call. This card was so needed because you're always ditching your monsters fast. Because if you're doing your combos, you really get rid of a lot of monsters a lot. So it's good to bring them back, especially the soldier, just to add. And then
Call Hunter is a good card.
Yeah. And then double finish chain. Super good, especially first turn window or construct when you're trying to get Tachyon out. And then this got to double mind crush. It came through so much as well, especially with my Necros. It's just Bryonics and his Valkyries, and then he just couldn't do anything. And then when Vanities, it's got 1.
Down to 1.
And then another card that was really good. I only saw it a few times, but it came through. Like Seed Reborn.
Yeah, that guy's pretty cool too.
It's like a situational card, but against my Burning Abyss, it came through because I just brought back Prime and then detached the pop the monster and then just went the game. So,
yeah. Alright. So what's the main deck like? 40, 41?
40.
Okay.
I'm still like testing it, but it's pretty cool.
And so we're going to the extra deck. Let's see how that looks like.
For the Star Seraph ones, I do 2 Deltros. I will take one out for all bros because I don't have one. I'll put one in build and I'll run one of each.
Deltro, so it's the Ghost, the Ultra, or the OT.
You plus so much, especially if you got 2 Scepters, you just pop everything and the extra material. And then if you know you're playing against Burning Abyss or any dark deck, then you just overlay for diamond. And so bring out 1 diamond. I didn't make it once, but I could have, but I didn't want to risk it, and I just went to game without it. And then for the rank 5s, he's a rank 5, Volta and Pleiades. I only made him once for Burn, but I mainly went to Pleiades because he's good.
Are you ever decide running 2 Pleiades or just 1?
I think one's good because there's times where you do want to, if they have a big deal, you want to burn them for it.
Yeah, true.
But Pleiades was my main combo with 62, just sit on them because you could just return and just burn for more than 8,000 per game.
Oh,
You can get
okay.
it
So this one's only destroys your opponent monsters, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't destroy yours? Oh, because if it destroys yours, that'd be pretty sick too, because you can just game it with your own monster.
Especially the format they for 27, like late games, it comes through.
Yeah.
And then for rank 7, I ran Gaia. This card came through for, I only played 2 Shadal players, but it came through so much because I knew they would set Dragon, and it would just pierce 26.
That is true.
So this, I like this card. I made him like about 3 times and it came through a lot. And then going on to rank 9s now, I ran 1 Dark Matter. Dark Matter came through just twice.
Fuck that card. He made the Dragon Lords get banned. Rest in peace.
I would go for attack on. I would overlay for full armor to pop the card, pop the monster, and then just overlay for this to attack the card. And then it just came through.
Just sit on it all day.
And then double Felgrant because he's the best rank 8 in the deck.
In my opinion, yeah, he's probably the best rank.
Yeah, I went to him quite a bit too.
So I noticed you don't. Oh well, let's go on. Just keep going on.
And then I ran 2 Tachyons. Super good. Again, I made him quite a bit too because he came through with Satara Knights and Shadals. Why? Because they had Trevier out, negate his effect, and then that's what I wanted to do. It's basically like a max C when you get this out because they're gonna want a special summon, but when their effects resolve, you can make a second attack. So if they spam the field, then okay, I'm gonna get 1,000 for each one. So I could go plus 8,000 and still make a second attack if they have attack as a monster and just attack the game. So they don't want to do that. So I really like this. And then to full armor, this card was really good because I got Fienders quite a bit. So when I did, I just overlaid for these, and they didn't really see this coming because they didn't think this card was cringy, but it was. And it's so good because you could just pop cards in the field that always get in the way. So they came through. And then the MVP of the deck got 262. The main card of the deck.
Talking card.
Basically, if you go first turn this and sit on back row, you win the game in like 2 turns.
Nice.
And if people got over this to destroy him, you could just special someone in the back
with the new second main
double,
phase.
yeah, with my second main phase and double attack.
When I see that card is signed, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and I have a question for you on your rank 8s. I know you, for a rank 8 deck, you don't run the, what's that card called? The Puppet Grandmaster, or whatever it's called.
Oh, Grandmaster?
Yeah, he's the one that like detach and destroys person and monster. And if it was an XD or something, he takes damage.
I could have run that, but I think I would rather run Heliopolis just to pop everything.
Okay.
Pop my own on it, because knowing that you have a soldier called on it, and you know you're gonna draw a monster, you could just set that and just make the same thing. You don't have anything to do.
Okay, so now we're gonna head up to the side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then to the side, or one Thunder King.
You have to. For Necro players.
Baylor's, same thing, Necro.
That is too good right now.
Or anything that searches.
Shadows.
And then 2 Fire Hands and 2 Ices. These cards
Underrated again. Nobody runs them, but it's fucking too good.
Yeah. No one really saw this coming in the deck I was playing, but they came through so much because they helped me out to get out of the situation. 1 Honest, just in case. 2 Prohibitions. This card really came through for me. Yeah, I just sat on this and just went off with my plays. I just added this card just in case. Let's see the effect. Basically what it does, if I control 2 monsters, they can be targeted by card effects. Yes, this could help out your other players. That's why I cited, because if I know I can pull it off,